Let's try to transform this corpse hit infested city to something more nicer. Watch the then. Welcome back to this build. Last time we did this layout. We are making a street towards the main city with apples on each side, and we started with carrots. Now we need to fill the circle around and do farms soon. We have plenty of food, missing eggs, and so on. But I guess we also need to kinda have some storage here and there. I think that is important, so let's keep building a well here. And a granary. And let's do the same here. Yeah, that is fine. And we need a connection here, so we can build more houses. We don't have logs, actually. I didn't make the farm, so I forgot to record, but I can show you. I did place a shrine with roads in middle. I'm gonna do the same all four sides. We are doing a long one row market, kinda. Something like that. And I'm upgrading to make shoes. We need tools. I'm gonna import that and to get points. So next is actually farming. And I believe it's also bakeries. I forgot to record again, but I did set this up. Anyway, it's farms around on each side. Have a center with a windmill, granary all the way around, and malt houses. I'm gonna do the same over here. We are getting barley. We have added houses here that will be for bread and ale. This is the power farm layout. I did show this in the last video after I made this part. So now I'm copying kind of that. We have stalls inside here, we have malt houses and so on. And we also put up the pub here. Of course I didn't record, but I'm gonna do it again. So we just did the simple road connection on each side. And we added houses here. Two here and two here. And this carrot. I'm gonna fill out everything here, and this is kind of semi-good for barley and wheat, so I'm going to have a rotation on wheat and barley in the start. I'm gonna boost barley really much. So this will be done wheat on the last, and then barley. We also are going to extend the apple fields. Have kind of a main road here, right? Let's have storage there. And we have a road like this. And we have a couple of fishing posts. One. How did we do it? It's 4. Right. 2, 3, 4. Road. Then a well. On each side or one side? One side well, one side marketplace. And then we are making houses all the way here. So it's gonna be pretty simple. I have to kind of make a semi-boring road. It's not gonna be completely the same, but I think it's fine. Let's have some bigger fields. We could actually maybe connect like this. Yeah, let's just make this do. We also decide we're going to do it super easy. And have much bigger fields. And that is fine. This time I'm going to have actually firewood production from 2 areas. One here. That will be this area. Of course, we need some storage for firewood. Let's just have it close by, actually. And we're also going to have it in the opposite direction down here. So I'm just going to do a simple setup here. Exactly the same type. 2. We need a forester. And we are going to have a storage. It could be here somewhere. So let's make these apples. And we need to wait for ale and people to move in. So we have a lot to do. Everything here to fill out. So let's just get started. We actually got 1 point. So I want to go honey. Start getting that. We are going to place the honey in the middle. I think I'm going to get this farm going. And the honey. So let's destroy this one. This. Because we are connecting in the middle. Like this one. I think I'm just going to do it completely simple. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's start with these 4. And we are doing this layout. 2.3. Okay. Let's cut everything in half here. Why not? Pretty boring fields, but it's the same. This can go through here. And we are also going to fill the houses all the way around. But we also need granary. It's okay on one side. And we want to have storage in the middle. And houses. This will be chicken houses. And of course we need a tavern in the middle. All the sides. That's 4. This is actually insane a lot of building. And the final part is houses next to tavern. Like so. And so. And the same here. Nice. And then we actually can fill the inner circle with more honey. So let's just go mad. And do everything. Actually, we should have a granary in the middle. I feel like to collect the honey. So we're gonna skip one apiary and have granaries all the way around. This also.
In the realm of Manor Lords, where tales are bold, 1,000 people challenge stories to unfold. LasJoss leads the charge with wisdom to inspire. Subscribe and comment to join this blazing fire. Through fields and through forests, our legacy is spun. Together we'll conquer, our journey's just begun.
Let's also finish this circle. We are soon there. Maybe we can do something like this. I think this is fine. And let's keep going here. Let's have the well in the middle. So we actually are doing this marketplace on all 4 sides, but we're still missing spots here. But that is okay. Let's prepare this one. Let's pause. What I did was somewhat center. Then connect with the road. Then just have the rest as a marketplace. This we need to adjust. So we are going to sheet a little bit. So we have more space. It's almost too thin. Can you see that? Let's go like this. And we are missing some fish house. I added 2 more. 3 more actually. We don't have much fish and this is always full. I set the limit on the magic number 585. I really like this design. So cool. So nice. It's like teardrops or something. But we need to wait. It's so many houses that needs filling. I'm not gonna start this farm area before we get like 24 people and we only have 4. Because it's 8 in each house at least. Well, 6 and you have all the other. I'm just gonna wait with this area. And I did fill up all of this, so we have 81 stalls now. But we have a lot of granaries, so that should be fine. Maybe. I added also forest huts. So it's going to fill back the forest around these farms. I have one area here. I guess I need to go like this. This will take a while, but it's great to start early if you want to fill the trees back. And you get this island. You almost need to use this, I feel like. I was thinking about circle, but I'm not sure about that. But we have a lot of forest. So maybe we could just add houses around and then we have the forest in the middle. This way. One here. One here. One here. One there. One here. We can have kind of a central park. This will be the layout of the houses with kind of first area in the middle. And it's going to be really interesting to level all of these houses to tier 3. I think actually this will be the end of this episode. And let's try to finish this city in the next episode. Cool. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and like and watch my other videos. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.